All right, game number 2 of OK Google Pick Techies versus Raytheon, and once again they've all changed their team names. So Raytheon will be donning the I hate memes and such, although they don't have a logo to go with this team name. And we've got SeaWorld representing OK Google Pick Techies. So
Wait, they do. It's a Frankersy.
you see it? I don't see it on my stream at all. This is bullshit. Classic small indie game. It's very disappointing.
Yeah. It's a great logo.
Okay, LD banned out again. You know, if you're up against an LD player, you should just like ban it. And same with Earth Spirit, right? Like these are two like pretty high school heroes.
Yeah.
It's definitely heroes that you can't just like pick up and play. You gotta like lose a bunch of games before you figure out like the timings and like how to execute during team fights.
Yeah. So, yeah, my team actually picked LD twice. And I don't think you caught on when you casted our game. So for us, we actually switched in a new player for the second game.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. It was like that Lair Bear person, right? Like,
yeah.
But the thing is, like, when I cast the replays that are more than a week old, I can't see their names if I don't have them on my friends list. So it's like there's just like unknown players, and I'm like, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, so we tried to debate Shopify into thinking like we're running the Kunkka mid, but we're actually putting the Kunkka offlane. And
I still don't see any Radiant side heroes. There's only Radiant siders every single game.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah,
Light.
So the reason why we pick Lone Druid is because he that guy has 2,400 games on Lone Druid.
Holy shit, that's so many. And he still goes range build? Oh my god.
He's our, I mean, he told me he goes like both builds depending on the game.
5 seconds.
But he's our in-house Admiral Bulldog basically.
There you go. Alright, well, too bad you're already eliminated, so you won't be able to show off any more of that. So, Grimstrike picked up again for Google. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's a good hero. Did it ban Keeper of the Light last game? I see them banning Phoenix.
Didn't see it in the last game. I mean, Keeper of the Light is a super strong hero right now, in my opinion. I think he just brings so much to the table. It's like you can play at a really like breakneck fast pace because you have infinite mana, and you have that team fight with the ultimate as well, right? Oh, they're gonna pick Ember Spirit on Google to deny them the Ember Spirit Cuddle combo.
Yeah, Ember Cuddle is very strong.
It's so crazy. I only got to play it in like one of my matches and it felt so dirty.
Yeah. I played it in Battle Cup. It was great.
And Grimstrike Ember is also a really fantastic lane, right? Like Ember, it gives him the speed boost to get on top of heroes, and like you're gonna be running at people with Flame Guard anyway.
Well, I don't know if Ember will lane with the Windstroke.
Yeah, I mean that's the point, right? Ember can be played. And this is why Ember in first phase is so good right now. Is you play in mid, safe lane, and even position 4, it's still a bit of a meme, but like I've been playing it a lot, and I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Ursa.
Pretty early Ursa pick here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's addressing like a specific offlaner. Like you pick Ursa against Underlord, and it's a pretty free game for the Ursa, but like you don't know who the offlaner is gonna be yet.
Yeah, for sure. Like this hero, like even though he got buffed a lot and he's pretty strong, he still gets kited. Like
yeah,
hard to kite him now, but he still like has that problem.
I'm not really sure where this Kodo is going either. Like I feel like position 5 probably is the best position for Kodo, but a Kodo Ursa lane, that sounds awful.
Well, I see Kodo's in offlane a lot nowadays. Like you still play the position 5 role, but you're starting in the offlane.
Yeah. Well, I think Google will need to ban Bristleback here, right? Like you don't have a choice.
Yeah. Bristle Kodo, very
oh, they banned Beastmaster.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Radiant team are now picking.
And the Willow comes back.
If it ain't broke, right?
Yeah. And the opening's a little bit different, but the support duo is the same. They opened with Grimstrike Willow last time, right?
Did they? No, I think they.
They picked. Oh no, they picked Mars. No, that was a different team. Sorry. Wait, what did they open with? They opened with. I remember
10
they
seconds
first
to
picked
pick.
Grimstroke, and then
Yeah.
no, yeah, it was
5
Willow, and then they
seconds.
picked Necro.
Hurry.
Okay. Yeah.
Dire
But-
team pick.
I mean, Society, he had a fantastic game last game. He went wicked sick at like 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Okay, Axe. Also, not a great laning partner with Coddle. Maybe you can like spam
Yeah.
more Battle Hungers. Is this the
like, is
mythical
that-
max Battle Hunger build?
Is that even good?
Radiant team are
like.
now picking.
All right, more of the same coming out for
All right, if it ain't broke,
Google.
I
Yeah, there
mean-
you go. So why did they? I guess like they picked up the Ember Spirit because like you're up against like you want to deny them from the Ember Coddle combo. Like that's the main reason.
I think so. I mean, it's also very flexible. Maybe they're
Yeah,
just really
these
scared of the.
Only 10 seconds.
These cores don't tell
Ember
me
Coddle.
anything about the lanes, right? Like I don't know where Necro's going. I don't know where Ember's going.
5 seconds remain.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Ember mid, Necro offlane, probably.
That
Although
seems
they did,
likely, but they can also just like change it up, right? And they have last
Yeah.
pick again.
for sure.
Oh,
Nick's assassin.
there's the counter. There's a lot of uncontrollable damage here.
Yep, that's a great pick. Although Ursa, like,
Cuddle Ursa.
he's picked so early. Like, Necro is so good against Ursa, I think.
Yeah, what
Like-
is Cuddle Ursa gonna do against a
10
Necro?
seconds to
I feel like
pick.
Ursa's just gonna have a miserable game.
Spam
5
Earth Shock.
seconds remain.
There you go. Okay, so like, what do you want to see as like the mid hero for? I hate memes and
Brilliant
such.
spam.
Like, do they want
think
like
they-
another run at you hero? Like someone who has like, I mean, Void Spirit's banned out, but I think that would have been actually a really good hero for Raytheon.
Yeah, I think they are a run at people lineup, so they ideally would pick something that like runs people down.
Yeah,
um,
like
Or
their only
maybe a-
team fight is Coddle. Maybe like that's probably enough.
like I
5
think they need a
seconds.
pusher,
Hurry,
so like
hurry.
maybe even Death Prophet or something along those lines.
Because then you can't put the Ember Spirit. I don't know. I feel like you just put Ember Spirit offlane at this point. Because like Axe Nyx doesn't sound very scary at all.
Yeah, it could get annoying though. Like there's a lot of disable, so if you get caught with a roar with Nick's follow up stun, could get dangerous.
I feel like Ember probably doesn't need to be in that position. If it's a safe lane Ember, we probably won't see like any points in Flame Guard early on because you just get countered by the Nyx.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe a Quap could be good. They do need some burst damage because they're kind of lacking that.
Yeah, I can see a Quap, but I think they need push. That's what they need. Like they're really good at running at people, but they're not very good at pushing towers. So if they want to go for that fast-paced game, I feel like something like that
Brilliant
DP
team
makes
pick.
sense.
Dire team are now picking.
Alright, there's the DP.
Yep. Predictions. And now they get to counter the DP, so they know that Radiant's running at them.
I kind of feel like
What do they
Necro
pick?
could do really well against
10
DP in lane
seconds to
still, but I think at this point you probably want Ursa to go,
5
Necro to go up against
seconds.
Ursa because
Hurry.
that's like really bad for the Ursa.
Yeah. One problem I see for Dire is that they're like very heavy magic damage right now. So
Yeah.
if Radiant at any chance gets a BKB on any of their cores, I don't see a way for Dire to deal with that.
That's true. You've got this like Reaper Scythe, double Reaper Scythe, but you don't want to just use it as a stun, right? You want to actually get kills with it.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to put Ember against the DP, so probably we're gonna see another mid come out.
Yeah. I think they need some sort of physical damage, and also just control. They don't really have stunts right now.
Yeah, it's like they're really reliant on this like Ember Slight Chains combo to start fights.
Yeah. So the physical damage with a stun and good versus DP, like there's not a lot of heroes that fits that bill.
Puck, maybe? But then they're like really all in on this magic damage, right?
Yeah, maybe like Morphling, Wind Ranger, maybe.
Weaver.
All right, let's see what the damage
It has
is.
physical damage, but it does not give them more control.
Yeah,
So, and
it can definitely do well against the DP in lane.
it's really questionable though. Like you're just running to a Spike Carapace randomly, and then get stunned and die. It's like, whoops! I ran into a wall.
That'd be pretty sad.
Like you can't even see it. It's just like zooming around in that, bam, and then you get full up silenced or like impaled. Yeah, there's a lot of control on Radiant for this Weaver, so I'm a bit worried for him.
All right, so you're feeling Raytheon this game. It seems I don't know. I still feel like this Ursa's gonna get crushed, and then like I mean Axe is very hit or miss. Astro needs to play big this game.
It's true. The Ursa lane is gonna be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So.
But I actually do think Axe might just have a free game. Like he's probably just gonna creep skip, and then like there's nothing that Grimstray can do about it, right?
Yeah, are they gonna force a trialing again? Cause that would be interesting.
Oh, I don't like it at all. Like Nyx needs levels, Cuddle needs levels, Ursa definitely needs levels.
But you see, like if it's a trialing, then it's actually a really strong trialing this time, right? They can just give like the Axe can deal with the Ember, no problem. Or even if it's a Necro, Axe can just still cut the waves.
Right.
And,
but you don't think the same, like, if they run this, like, Grimstroke, Willow, Necro trade lane again, and that seemed really strong last game, was it more about, like, the tri lane from Raytheon was really weak? Because I guess, like, Alk is pretty weak in lane, and Phoenix is probably not the best either.
Yeah, I think that game, like, Raytheon's tri-lane was just really, really weak. Even the Lich is not a very good tri-lane hero, I feel.
Wait a second. Willow got some pull tangos.
Wait, what?
I think he tried to give one to someone and then was like,
okay.
I don't want it. Alright, so it seems like Weaver's going to the side lane. Wait,
Okay.
what?
Oh, wait, yeah, is this a Necro mid?
I think it's a Necro mid up against DP. Doesn't seem like the best matchup against DP, but it also doesn't seem awful.
Yeah, it's probably okay. They want to lane the Weaver against the Ursa.
They want Weaver against Axe. I think that makes sense.
No,
Weaver
but
against Axe seems pretty good.
They don't know Axe is safe lane though.
Oh, I guess not. Deep thought.
So yeah, some like very interesting like mind games here. Like which lane are you gonna go to?
Yeah. Also, we have this new person in the game, Fruit Killer on the Coddle. I'm not sure who he replaced, but he's.
Ooh, I don't like that name.
He replaced the other Pos 5 player, so I can't really remember the name off the top of my head, so apologies for that. But
yeah.
Alright, Ursa finally shows at top. Let's see what they want to do here. So it seems like Necro is going mid. It's going to be Weaver and Willow. So an offlane Weaver. Oh, well, is it? I guess it is.
It makes sense, I think.
Wait, no, they're switching.
Wait, are they?
Yeah.
They saw the lanes and now they're switching?
They saw the lanes a while ago. I don't know why they didn't switch earlier. I think they lost like 10 to 15 seconds. And T-Gamer needs to not show himself, which means he's got to walk all the way around the trees maybe. He's going to get spotted by the creeps here, I think. So... I mean, Willow is going to have a good time here.
This is already a lot of time wasted.
His supports are going to get an early level advantage at least. But level 2 Grimstroke, seems okay. Also, this Inkswell Shikuchi combo seems pretty good, right?
Yeah, but it is against Ursa.
Alright, here we go. Inkswell comes out. Pat, not going to get caught. The blinding light will push him away.
And now the Grimstroke's in a little bit of trouble.
He's taking a ton of damage here.
Weaver's gonna tank for the Grimstroke.
That's not always a good feeling, is it?
Yeah. Oh,
I kind of feel like putting the Weaver... Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he's gonna go down. He tries to drop the Ironwood Branch to block him, but it's not gonna work.
Power up the Ursa here. Orbit Venom.
Yeah.
310 movement speed just runs you down.
He's got Earthshock at level 2 now as well, so gonna be able to spam that really hard with the Coddle as well. It's gonna be pretty scary now. I think they should have put the Weaver up against Axe, but maybe Ember Spirit would have an even harder time here, so probably.
I predicted it. It's the double Earthshock build.
I've tried this before and it did not go well, but maybe I'm just a bad player. That's why I'm casting and not playing.
No, don't worry, I'm in the same boat.
Alright, an early plate in Flame Guard for the Ember Spirit here, but the level 1 Carapace is not very good, so we'll probably see it. It's probably not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, this Necro just like standing in the Spirit Scythe, he does not care at all. So, Cancer versus Cancer, which is the better Cancer? Oh, Ursa actually goes down at top. The Inkswell plus Shikuchi combo. Actually, I think he didn't even need the Inkswell.
But I think they're using a lot of regen top, so I don't know how this lane is gonna go.
What is this offlane Weaver going to build? Like, I don't see this very often. Ags? It's not like... It's not like there's any big like ultimate to save you from, right? It's all, I guess like you can save people who Ursa jumps, and that's like a pretty big way to kite him.
Yeah, probably Vessel first. I think Vessel's really good this game against like
yeah, DP. Oh, they have a sentry ward here.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice blinding light. And the combo, getting the extra Earthshock off in time.
It's working.
Physics gonna go down again.
This sentry ward here. Killing the Weaver so much.
Hold on, I think I need to turn off Flux.
Yeah, they spent the sentry ward bottom because they thought that's where their Weaver is gonna go, but their top lane now doesn't have a sentry, so.
Alright, Weaver getting jumped again. And
another nice blinding light.
They didn't get the Inkswell off. Nice blinding light from Fruit Killer. He's been on point with these. He can't even see the Inkswell when they're invisible. Although,
die here.
Yeah, I think he's in a bit of trouble. Another Shikuchi comes out, takes him out, and Pat could be in a bit of trouble as well if he's not careful. There's no Inkswell for another few seconds, but if they can get the Inkswell off, the cast range is really short at level 1 though, so can they get this?
He's dead.
I think Pat could be in trouble. There's a Stroke of Fate available if he wants to go for it. He misses.
6 launch charges.
Alright, so they're not going to go for this, it seems.
It's actually playing so aggressive. Oh, Shikuchi came off cooldown jet.
Yeah, there's no sentry here. And meanwhile, Necro gets a solo kill against the DP?
Ooh.
What? This is the new... Oh, nice. Impale into a call, but T-Game is not going to go down here. There's not much follow-up damage. Nyx doesn't do that much early on, and there wasn't a creep wave either.
Yeah.
Alright, 5-minute bounty runes, a silence onto the Coddle so you can't blinding light them away. He drops the Inkswell now, then it seems like it's gonna go off. Coddle's in a ton of trouble, he's gonna go down here. One more hit from the Weaver. Weaver, is he gonna look for the Courier or just go for the Ursa? Grimstroke's gonna probably die here, but it seems
Can he get the Ursa?
Ursa is going to die the
He's just gonna get the bounty.
Yeah, DP showing up now, this is really scary.
Wait, but the Weaver is still only level 3, and the Ursa is level 4, so definitely advantage towards the Ursa here.
I think this could potentially get a lot harder for them once... Actually, Weaver's going for a very interesting build. 2 points in Germinate attack instead of Maki Shikuchi. But I think, oh, the Inkswell comes out. There's nothing to stop this from killing him now. L will go down.
Both sides so aggressive in this lane.
Wait, is his name L? No, it's... I don't know, it's very confusing. Well, the bugs are available now, and it's 8 hits to kill the bugs now.
Wait, level 1, really?
At all levels.
That's insane.
It is pretty crazy. I kind of feel like he should have just leveled it earlier, but the cooldown is really long at level 1.
But 8 hits, like, how are you ever
Yeah,
gonna
that's
kill
like
that?
a full overpower. Ursa doesn't even have overpower skilled.
Yeah.
Alright,
Phoenix has only
silence.
5 hits.
X-Well. They're gonna be... Oh, the blinding light pushes them into the Coddle, and Coddle might actually go down here. The bugs come out, and Coddle's in a ton of trouble. The Sentry Ward will do a lot of damage to PhysX, but he will be able to sneak his way out of there.
But he's going on the Grimstroke.
Alright, can
Doesn't
this
have
Grimstroke
overpower.
survive? It's gonna be a slow and painful death. PhysX needs to be in trouble. One more hit. The Earthshock not available, and he gets silenced as
Now it
well.
is.
He wants it now. He gets it with the Earthshock. Level 2 Earthshock doing just enough damage. The Stroke of Fate will miss as well. There's another Earthshock available. Goofy needs to be careful.
Ursa is dominating.
Dude, this Necro is dominating. He is level 7.5 against this level 6.5 DP. He's going to go for a Radiance first. I'm not, like, normally this is great on mid Necro, but he's also up against a Nyx, so it's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like...
What? I mean, there's not that many items that he could go for otherwise, so I respect it in that sense.
Scepter, maybe? Oh,
It's not gonna kill though, but another death pole comes out. He's completely out of mana. I think he was really counting on that to get the kill so he could regen up, but...
the raindrop and the stick saving the DP there.
Oh yeah, that definitely was the case. Alright.
That's a big ultimate down. So the reason why I don't like rushing Radiance is because he's already ahead. So now he's gonna have a big time window where even though he's ahead,
the X-Ball goes off again. Coddle, the misses, not going to be enough there. And now this Ursa going to be in trouble. He uses this Shikushi to get out of there. I think Ursa's going to die here for sure. He can TP out, so PhysX needs to find him in the trees, but Pat, he's going to TP out now. He should be okay. There's no bugs to scout out.
He did TP back to base though.
Yeah, he just TP'd back to the tower, so he's still potentially in a little bit of trouble if Weaver runs at him. And that's going to be the case.
Oh, but Ursa's got deflated. Another Earthshock.
Another hit? No! The combo, this Chakra Magic, how long is the cooldown? It's the 6 seconds on the Earthshock, and it's -4 on the Chakra Magic, so...
cancelled.
Well, that's pretty big. The Soul Bind comes out, but there's no follow-up damage. The X-Ball not going to be enough to enrage, and Goofy's going to feed here. He got debated in super hard. Nyx has also made his way top for some reason.
The Chakra Magic into double Earthshock.
I feel like it doesn't normally look this good when I play Keeper of the Light Ursa, but usually the Ursas in my lanes, they get overpower as well, so something interesting coming out from Pat here, max Earthshock.
I mean, they have to combo with the Coddle some way, right?
Yeah, I think this makes sense.
It's not as good if you don't max it.
For sure.
55% slow it's a lot of slow.
It's also like extra burst damage, right? Like it's unexpected burst damage from the Ursa.
Like as long as he's
got enrage in 4 seconds, so PhysX needs to not get baited by Pat here.
Yeah, he's playing this really well. Basically, every time PhysX plays aggressive, he's
he's gonna die. He got overconfident there. Weaver is a squishy bug.
This Sentry Ward, like, it's been here all game. Like, it's just...
They actually put down a second one.
Yeah, well, it's the same spot.
Necro getting dope under the tower, but I think he's going to be okay. It's pretty hard to bring him down. The Spike Carapace will reflect the Death Pulse. Curse Crown going to land onto 2. He has a Reaper Sight available. He's going to drop it on the DP. DP with the raindrops, going to survive one more.
He doesn't get the punishment.
He ends up going down anyway, though. That's the important part.
Yeah. But this Necro is doing well, but he's being surpassed by the Ursa, and this is what I've been saying. Like, I think he can make a lot more space if he went for like a Yules right now instead of going for this Radiant.
Just getting a little bit more active on the map. I'm just watching this bot lane. Axe is like spinning on the creeps, and Ember is like flame guarding the creeps on the other side of the lane. They're just like ignoring each other.
Way ahead of this Ember though. Like
Yeah,
level 8
Nyx
versus
left
level
the lane
6.
quite a while ago, but
Willow,
oh,
a
the
lot of
call
trouble.
onto the Willow. Then
Oh,
spins.
the spin.
Oh, he gets another spin off just before he gets stunned, and Ember gets battle hungered as well. It's only 1 point in battle hunger. He wants it though. He's diving deep. He's gonna eat some tower shots, but he should be okay. Forcing the flame remnant out at least. Top lane.
You want top?
DP shown up mid now. She's popped exorcism. Physics in a ton of trouble. Will end up going down here.
Yeah,
Oh, Kodo's gonna die to the tower. That feels bad. Necro's TP top now. He's completely surrounded. He doesn't have Ghost Shroud.
He just died.
Oh, Google on the feed train here, and it seems like Grimshow's gonna get blown up as well. Willow's shown up now, and they're just running in one by one. Oh,
Ursa.
Somehow Ember Spirit killed Axa, but that's pretty impressive.
Okay, that's something.
Only
that's something
one
sure.
Flame Node user as well.
Yeah, now he's completely caught up, level 9 versus level 9. So
okay, so Weaver is gonna go for an Axe first. I guess he feels like he's not gonna be able to get the Spirit Vessel and Axe at a decent time.
Yeah, probably not, considering how many times he's died. He's really behind. Yeah, I think he has to be like regretting the not maxing Sakuchi first. The cooldown is what's been screwing him. Like,
yeah, I don't agree with this max Gemini attack at all. I don't think this is like ever the right build to go on Weaver.
Yeah. The downtime is just way too long at level 1 for the Sakuchi.
Also, Sakuchi got nerfed like super hard since they changed boots. Like, it used to be you just pick up brown boots and suddenly you have like 600 move speed. But now it's like just increased flat move speed. It's not as good anymore. This Weaver got hurt a lot by the boots change.
Yeah.
Probably the most out of any hero.
Yeah. Space movement speed is so slow.
Alright. Inkswell gonna come out now. Inks eats a lot of damage. The Soulbite comes out, but there's no follow-up. They can get probably the double curse crown, it looks like. Willow is 6 now, so could potentially blow up this Nyx here. That will be the case with the Bedlam, and it seems like Kodo's not long for this one either. In the meantime, DP gets a kill onto the Grimstroke at under the tower.
Yeah. And meanwhile, in middle, Ursa solo killed the Necrophos.
How? He still doesn't have any points in Ghost Shroud.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have Ghost Shroud. That's
what?
I don't know. These are some really questionable skill builds.
Very greedy.
On the side. I mean, this Radiance is also greedy, right? Like it's just greed. This is the lesson of greed. Like he was dominating the lane, but he got so greedy.
Yeah, right. There's a casual Inkswell coming out there. So at least Ember Spirit is having like a pretty good game. He's gonna go for a Yules to get rid of DP's silence, but I'm still not really convinced. Like, there's so much setup, right? You've got this Carapace into an Impale. Oh, the blink is done on the Axe. He gets the call onto the Willow. The Will-O-Wisp comes out from the Kodo as well.
The Reaper's stuck.
Yeah.
He's not getting out.
And he has the Shikushi, but he's gonna die before Godlike on Pat. And an Impale
and another
with
blink.
An Impale available thanks to the Chakra Magic. Astro playing big this game. He's just gonna run at this Grimstroke here, and he's gonna get blown up as well. A triple kill for this Axe. That was his blink reveal. He could have asked for a better one. And they're gonna get Roche as well with the Ursa. Everything just working out really well for Raytheon this game.
Yeah, and mid tier 1, which is a very big tower.
You almost like never see blink first on Axe because it's very all in, but it's paid off for them.
For sure. He even has the Tranquil boots. He didn't go for like phase boots or anything.
Yeah.
It's more usual. But they're definitely like running over Google a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Ember Spirit hasn't really been involved at all this game, but to be honest, I don't think he could have helped out in any of those fights. Like, he has an okay amount of damage against other heroes, but
I feel like he should start trying to help a little bit. Like,
he's got the Yules now, so he definitely has like escape avenues. But I'm still worried about this like Carapace into Impale combo, right? And then you now have like the Blink Call to follow up.
For sure. It's gonna be rough, but like if he didn't want to fight, he should have went for the Maelstrom. So, but since he got the Euls, he should fight.
Oh, the Blink Call onto the Ember Spirit. There's a huge creep wave as well. He's taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have a Flame Remnant. Tries to go for the dunk on Astro, but not gonna be able to get it.
So, Flame Mail is actually already done on the axe.
Holy shit, that's so fast.
So
and Reaper Sight comes out, but it's not gonna stop this Nyx at all.
Impale misses.
Impale misses. He ends up going down here. Ember Spirit might look to show up here. Axe with a 3-man Blink Call. It's actually going to be 2, but still a big Blink Call from him. And Necro going to go down, caught out alone on the front lines.
Yeah, he got silenced and just couldn't pop the Ghost Shroud. This is why he needs
Ember's going to show up? No, I think this is definitely too late to show up for this fight.
Yeah. See, this Radiance, he still doesn't have the relic.
Holy crap! He was so close to it, like for ages. I feel like he was at like 3k towards it, maybe like 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, but like he cannot fight anymore. He's so far behind this Ursa, and the DP silence is just so good versus.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they just need like a, you know, like a double Reaper Scythe combo, but like. They also need to be low already.
Yeah, he could go for Greaves. Honestly, like they need a way to deal with the silence. This is what the Necrophos should be most scared of. So I think Greaves would be nice. Like even with the Radiance, like he just dies. Like he had silence and there's nothing to save him at all. So I don't know what this Radiance is gonna do.
This Kono build is quite interesting. No points to eliminate. Very sacrificial.
Yeah, I would probably go for 1 level in it. Like,
all right, Physics gets baited into the Observer Ward, and he's gonna get chops maybe. The Terrorize comes out. He will get the.
Kono ult on 3.
Oh, is going to pull them in. Is there another call available? He does have it. He gets it off. No, he doesn't get it during the invis. But Seaside, he gets blown up. It's so close to getting that call onto the Weaver.
Ursa just like dived onto the.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Aegis, he doesn't care. He's going for a Satanic instead of the Abyssal Blade. Unless it's done already, maybe it is. Yeah, he's already got the Abyssal Blade done.
Wow. Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, okay, he's just got the Ring of Health to go. My bad. But like, yeah, he's pretty much done. He's got the recipe and the Vite Booster on the Courier.
Okay.
Should get it after this tower goes down. And I think, I mean, Google, they still have a lot of team fight, right? Between this, like, double Reaper Scythe and, you know, double Cursed Crown. They have a lot of control, but I'm just... It's kind of delayed.
Yeah, it's not that good versus the Ursa, honestly. Like, if he just pops in Rage, he has so much status resistance. He might not even care.
Yeah, I'm actually... Yeah, once he gets status resistance, he can just pop in Rage after the Reaper Scythe and before the damage connects.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's actually such a huge counter to this Necro.
Yep.
Alright, the Maelstrom is almost done. Ember is almost ready to fight here, but I'm just worried he's just gonna get impaled.
Blink Call.
Blink Call.
Catches.
He's gonna have another call available. Oh.
TP out though?
He's got a call and an impale. That was a little bit ambitious. Yeah, so actually TP to the outpost at top. They tried to grab it for the Abyssal Blade onto the Weaver. He's gonna instantly blade up. One more hit. The Sentry Ward just in range.
Yeah, that was very close, but Abyssal Blade reveal there.
Yeah. And he's still got 1 more point in power to go. He can definitely keep getting that kill. The DP ulti pop now. Oh, where is it? Seems pretty casual. Aegis has expired. So this...
Yeah, but they're so far ahead, they're just gonna push down this mid tower.
Yeah, I didn't really see any... I mean, Ember Spirit's almost done with the Maelstrom.
They should, yeah, just pressure and like keep full control of the map here. Now they can rotate bottom and take the other 2 towers, but looks like they want to go high ground.
Yeah. There's actually no points in the Illuminate from Kono. This is crazy. I haven't seen this before. The Soulbind comes out.
This is big. Axe is gonna
Oh,
die.
the double Reaper side. Axe is gonna get blown up. The Ursa makes it out of there. Manages to put in range in time. The Will-O-Wisp to start their retreat. They should be able to get out of here. Nice stick.
Trouble.
Kodo ends up going down. DP also in a lot of trouble. C-Game has finally shown up to fight. Yeah, he doesn't even have his Maelstrom, but I mean, maybe he should have just shown up earlier in these fights. There's a regen rune in the river, but Ursa, no, T-Game is going to pick up the Abyssal Blade onto the Ember Spirit, which means he's not going to be able to heal up. He really needed mana to continue fighting here, and he's not going to get it. Are they going to get this Ursa kill, the Grimstroke X-Spell combo? He might be able to get out of there. Alright.
Curse Crown.
Curse Crown. It's
gotta save him.
That's a bit of a shorter one. The Bollards as well. He will end up going down a godlike streak, going the way of T-Gamer. Probably the best kill they could have gotten.
And they're gonna run down the column.
That was such a huge turnaround from Google. They wiped them completely. That was a full team wipe.
Yeah, they thought they could go high ground with a little bit of exorcism left still, but it was over eager.
Yeah.
They didn't have Aegis anymore, and they don't have BKBs. That's the big problem.
I saw like the Ursa behind the tier 3 with Axe, and they got soulbound, and the double Reaper scythe finally came out.
Yep, that was big.
Axe is almost done for the Weaver as well. Only one component away now. So
yeah, that's gonna give them a good save against Axe jump, and also if Necro does get caught out by like anything.
Yeah, I mean you can just use it on whoever like gets Abyssal Bladed by Ursa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ursa's changed his mind. He's gonna go for a BKB instead of Satanic. I honestly think Satanic still would have been a really good choice, but yeah.
I think BKB is.
Yeah, BKB is like the more standard option. The Radiance is finally done on Necro.
Yeah.
Gonna go for Greaves next.
Good choice.
So things turning out a little bit for Google. Ember's gonna go for Mjolnir next. I don't know about that. That seems like, are they gonna put it on the Necro, I guess? But he's not that tanky right now. He's working on his Greaves. He's almost got the mech.
I think it's more of a farming item. He also has MKB queued up, which
is also strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they really that worried about the blinding light? It doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue that affects Ember that much. Alright, yeah. I think this is really bad for Raytheon, Google if they take this fight. Abyssal Blade onto the Willow, gets instantly blown up. Necro, he's in the Blink Call, and he's going to get blown up as well. Not able to be able to do anything. The Flame Remnant not taking T-Gamer too far either. He will manage to get out of there, but two ultis pop now, the Exo and the Will-O-Wisp. So if they can only lose this, then it's probably okay. They fought the tier 2, so gonna waste some more time. Kodo's taking a lot of damage. Oh, he died to the multi-shot.
Yeah, he got steering chains in their tower. It hurt a lot.
Yeah, I mean, T-Game is going to play really big because his team is very far behind. He's the only one on his team doing well.
Backdoor protection. This Weaver's cutting the wave.
Oh, that's...
What a player.
And they're not going to get this tower as well. They already used the Exorcism. Ursa's also taking a ton of damage from these slight chains combos.
That's 2 seconds. Can they, like, fight here? There's no extra.
Alright, they finally get the creeps. I feel like Physics should have been able to cut the whole wave. I'm not sure how some of them sneak through. I guess they like scared him off. He needs to be careful here. The 25-minute bounty runes are coming up, so I think Google want to try and move towards them. For
sure. So Pat is not with the team here. So if they smoke right now, it could be a pretty good opportunity.
Yeah, alright. Oh, Weaver not getting caught here. And the Carapace not running into that brick wall, but striking the Jaguar, he'll be able to pick up one of the bounty runes. They see that the Weaver is on top of him, and Impale, the Bramble Maid, is going to be able to help them secure that one bounty rune for their team. They really need this to come back into the game. They're actually not that far, but they've been like 6k gold behind for quite some time, but then it went down to 3k and now it's back up to 6.
Yeah, they threw a little bit, but now they're back. Roche is up, so that should be their next objective.
Yeah, they have an Ursa as well. They have all the map control. Like, I don't see any way for, like, Google to get out to the Roche right now. They need to smoke up. They do have one on the Willow. Ags is done on the Weaver as well. So, if there's a time to team fight, this could be it.
I don't know. There's gonna be exorcism up again.
Yeah.
I don't think Google should proactively look for a fight right now.
Yeah, they definitely need to, like, poke and prod, but the thing is you're up against this, like, Blink Call, which is kind of scary. Also, Axe is going for a Crimson Guard. I kind of feel like Lotus
Blink
might
Call?
be able to Blink Call onto the Grimstroke. And I think
There's a lot of
Axe
people
is,
behind them,
This might be
I don't
in
know
a little
about
bit
this
of
one.
trouble here. The Bedlam
Just
comes
a
out.
little.
He's really tanky though. He's got a pipe, and like you said, mentioned during the draft, there's a ton of magic damage. Ember Spirit once hit, he will end up going down here, but Ursa's gonna take the Roche in the meantime.
Yeah.
Space created.
That's where his team was. They were just buying space for the Roche. It wasn't necessary, I think. Like, there's no way for Dire to fight into the pit. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
regardless, they do secure the Roche.
Ember Spirit had an Axe queued up, but he's changed his mind. He's going for a Deso. I like this a little bit more. I think they need a bit more physical damage on their team.
For sure. Yeah. Now this they actually have like damage to fight through the BKB on the Ursa. But Ursa still is going to be pretty much invincible during the BKB.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to stop him. He's got an Abyssal Blade as well, so he's just going to run at people.
That prop is also going for a BKB, so some of it has a Blade Mail. Is that? I mean, I know Blade Mail is really good now, but
do they want to run into them? Sparwick, he could be in trouble. He's going to get Abyssal Blade. So he gets the Ghost Shroud off in time, but he's getting blown up. The Will-O-Wisp comes out as well. Nice speed. It's going to hit out the 5 heroes, and a big Sleight of Fist will finish off Fruit Killer. He gets the Reaper Scythe onto the Ursa as well. They'll take out his first life. Can they continue to go for this? Jesus popped on the DP, so it won't go down to this Bedlam here. And now Google, they need to run. Seaside, he's probably going to go down as well. That's 2 heroes without buyback though. And T-Gamer, can he hold off here by himself? It's pretty scary. Cause,
not the best time lapse from the Weaver.
Yeah, I didn't even see it.
It came out really late, I think. He was not in position to save the Necro in the beginning.
Okay,
And
they've got fought in 38 seconds. So there's only this one creep right there to deal with. The heroes are back up, so I think they've like... I think that at the end of the day, that was okay. They took out the Aegis and Cheese, and they didn't lose Ember Spirit.
Yeah. It's gonna be just high ground defense, I guess, with Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he needs to not get
Weaver...
caught. The smoke out from Raytheon. Oh, the creeps. He's gonna get caught.
Vision.
And he's gonna die here for sure. Follow up. The time lapse.
But he gets
Abyssal Bladed. He's not gonna be able to get out of there. Flame Remnant.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to get out of there. But the rest of his team might not be so lucky. The Necro gonna get slowed down here. Weaver causing a lot of chaos in the backline. It seems like Necro's gonna go down again. And Weaver
gets
he gets silenced. He got too frisky there. That's back-to-back deaths on both of these heroes, and they still don't have buyback. Not that they were able to farm at all. The glyph is available for this defense, so gonna be able to buy some time for their return. I don't think they want to go high ground anyway.
Yeah, they can just stay in the jungle and force Dire to stay in their base. This way, pretty much Ember Spirit's the only one who's gonna be able to get any sort of farm.
I mean, you think this Weaver will be able to get out of the map, right? He's got Sukuchi, but like, I feel like he's just getting overconfident, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Raytheon has such good vision. Like, they're just able to get these jumps onto the Weaver time and time again.
Alright, it looks like Google will be able to secure an outpost for the 30-minute mark, so good for them. They might be able to get a bounty rune as well. Ember Spirit's left a remnant behind. Oh, and a disconnect. Whew. So, I don't know if this Deso is really going to be the thing that gets them back into the game. I almost feel like this is approaching Rapier territory. Like, maybe finish the Deso and go for a Rapier, because they're really lacking in damage output.
I think if they want to go Rapier, they would probably have to go for it now. It's actually not a bad idea to just go for the Rapier right now. they do have the save with the time lapse, so it could be really nice.
Yeah. It's gotta be in the back of your mind, right? Looks like Weaver's gonna go for a Lotus Orb. So I think that's pretty smart. You've got this silence you want to get rid of.
Yep. Definitely a good idea.
I was also thinking of a Lotus Orb for the Axe, but he's gonna go
Terrorite
for...
comes out.
Oh.
It's not gonna do much. Weaver got
He got silenced again, but he's got the spider leg, so it should be okay if he doesn't get spotted. Yours, there's gonna be a blink call available as well. Actually, we'll be able to get out of there. He is very speedy, so it should be fine. Axe not getting the blink call off in time. I think he just tried to walk up, which is a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, he probably used the blink to like get in before or something. But yeah, very narrow escape there by the Weaver.
The BKB is almost done on DP, so it's also going to be just as hard to bring her down. She can just pop the BKB and take the tower.
Oh, blink!
Oh, gets dodged. Did they win this Axe?
Yeah.
He's really tanky. This seems like a bait. Yours on the Ember Spirit. The Will-O-Wisp comes out. He ends up Flame Remnanting back into the Will-O-Wisp. The Soulbind comes out, but there's no Necro ulti. He doesn't have enough mana. Oh, it finally comes out. He gets the Axe.
Yeah.
But it seems like space
Dead.
created.
Yeah, and this Weaver is looking for the Kato, but
Oh, he gets dusted. The Blinding Light, I don't think he's going to get this kill. He has the time lapse if he can, but he gets impaled into an Abyssal Blade.
So that's going to be high ground.
That was... They just tunnel visioned on the Axe again, but this time the team was there to back him up. No Roche to distract this Ursa.
Yeah, the funny thing was that like Kato actually blinding lighted most of this Will-O-Wisp targets out of the Will-O-Wisp. So, but it was a good zoning Will-O-Wisp. Like it saved the Axe in the beginning.
This is super scary for the Ember, right? Because like when you slide a fist the creep wave, you know where you're gonna end up. So you can like potentially blink call it. Right?
Yeah. Or just like...
I mean, he's got the Flame Guard activated, so he needs to be careful, but the Spike Carapace already popped. DP's in a lot of trouble. Gets pushed back, the Cursed Crown. He already used the cheese in the previous site. DP's gonna die here. Ursa jumping on top of the Grimstrike. BKB is popped now, and I think they need a run on the side of Raytheon, to be honest. Ember Spirit, he wants more, though. He needs to not get bashed, but he does. The time lapse will save him for the time being, and Rage is popped. Reaver has this Shikushi available. Can they get this? The Bedlam comes out. Ursa's in a ton of trouble now. He has the Satanic. He's gonna pop the Satanic. He kills the Willow. Can he do this 1v4? 1v3? I think he's gonna get kited out here. There's another chains available. Axe Blink onto the back lines. But I think Pat might still potentially die here. He's getting very low. He has Enrage in 2 seconds, so he should be okay. And he's gonna pop Enrage. He's not gonna die anymore. The Earthshock onto the Necro.
Die to the Ember.
Ember's gonna maybe kill him, but the Abyssal Blade! He's gonna die! Oh, Ursa makes it out!
Oh! The bash!
Oh! Dude, Pat, what a god. This is, where's my tip button?
Yo, he bought Abyssal Blade when he walked to the secret shop.
He bought Satanic, that's what happened.
Sorry, Satanic.
Yeah, that's...
And he turned the fight with the Satanic.
Dude, that was some, like, OG TIA Ana plays, dude.
Yeah, I was sick. And the Axe blink call saving the day there.
Alright. Yeah, this is definitely giving me like TI8 vibes.
I mean, OG was behind more than they were, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're already ahead, right? But still, Abyssal Blade onto the Grimstrike, and he manages to use himself. Alright, he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, and they have the next Exorcism pop. It's gonna be one in Rack, probably 2.
Oh wow. The Kato force-stuffed himself through the brambles. He ate 2 brambles and now he's gonna die to the Shadow Realm. But in the meantime, Exorcism's popped. They're gonna try and continue taking these towers. Ember Spirit's back up, so they need to be careful. There's no Blinding Light to save them this time, or the Will-O-Wisp, so the team fight a little bit lacking from Raytheon right now.
Yeah. I mean, they can just reset, wait for the next Exorcism. Roche might be up soon again. Oh, there it is.
It is a refresher, so Another Will-O-Wisp or another DP ulti? I feel like another Will-O-Wisp would be pretty game-winning, right? You don't need the second DP ulti if you win the team fight.
Well, I mean, it's good for. I think they would just win the team fight regardless. Like if any team fight they find is a one team fight, they just need the second exorcism to push the Wrath. Maybe.
Well, okay, so what's the buyback status looking like now? It seems like Weaver is very close to buyback. Grimstroke is very poor, so he's not gonna have it. Seems like he finished off his Yules.
Yeah, but Ember and Necro do have buybacks, so
yeah. So yeah, we'll probably see Refresher on the DP and the Techies as well. So DP having very consumable item slots.
Do you think? No, I guess Aegis on their set's better. I was thinking maybe Aegis on. Wait,
hang on. Weaver just bought a gem and does not have buyback anymore. What?
Do they need a gem? I feel like
it seems like they want to clear the map and make sure they can farm safely, right? But like, they're not going to be leaving the match. The Soulbite comes out now with the double ulti. The Will-O-Wisp comes out to zone them out, and this is really scary. Ember's doing a ton of damage from the high ground though. A Blink Call onto the Weaver and Abyssal Blade onto the Necro. He dies instantly. He buys back as well instantly. Weaver dies, no buyback. He drops the gem on the ground as well, and it seems like Grimstroke is probably going to fall here as well. He has no buyback as well. So T-Gamer, it's really all on his shoulders right now. Can he make this defense happen? I don't really think so. The Exorcism's popped. Society goes down as well. Buyback. But Ursa just making so much space on the back lines.
Yeah, this Ember is having trouble doing much.
Yeah, maybe he should have just gone for a Rapier, but I don't think he would have had the money. The Blink Call onto the Ember. He's in a lot of trouble. The Abyssal Blade, he doesn't have enough mana for it. Where is the Cuddle? He's dead. But an Impale from the Nyx Assassin, and the Impale, Abyssal Blade comes out finally. The Reaper Scythe finally finishes off the Ursa, but he's still got a second life, and there's no second Reaper's Scythe. So I think this might be close to the beginning of the end for Google. The Refresher's pop, but she doesn't have enough mana for another Exorcism.
Ursa's going ham.
Yeah. Not able to finish up the DP, the Willow yet, but Willow's going to try and TP out of there. It's a little bit ambitious. Dive back on the Willow. Exorcism's finally popped for round 2, and Ursa's just running at the enemy team while DP's taking the racks.
Yeah, he does not care.
Pat almost kills the Ember Spirit again. Ember Spirit doesn't. Oh, the time lapse will save the Ember Spirit for the time being, and Rage is popped now. DP's at the base instead of taking the racks. It seems like Nyx Assassin is the only one who's interested in taking objectives. And meanwhile, T-Gamer gets a big expo off. Axe will end up dying here. T-Gamer in a lot of trouble. He gets silenced. He's gonna die. There's a dieback on the Ember Spirit. That's the only damage output. Now Pat can go ham against these enemies.
Now they're just fountain farming.
Yeah. This game is for sure over now.
There you go.
You should probably call GG on Google.
There you go. Yep. Pat is gonna.
He's gonna feed. He sold all his items.
A bit of VM there.
The bad mana. But to be honest, he played a pretty fucking amazing game on this Ursa. So he deserves to meme around a bit at the end there.
Yep.
So game 3. I'm pretty excited for this.
Yeah, seems like these two teams are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, I like that they changed up the strategy, right? Like, dump this like tri-lane ID with the Mars. It didn't work out for them, and they tried something different. So SeaWorld, okay, Google picked Techies. They picked the same tri-lane again, or like support duo plus offlane. Didn't work out for them, so hopefully we'll see them change it up in game number 3. We'll take a short break and return with game number 3 in about 5 minutes from now.